Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption...
Hey guys, I'm back with some beer and Fallout until I fall asleep.
Pay you square and treat you fair.
Been really enjoying this Fallout run, so can't really do anything else until it's done. Try watching a TV show and then I remember I have a Fallout New Vegas run I'm enjoying going, so I'd rather continue that. So what the hell am I doing here? What was the time? 3:46. I think there's still a repair book here, which not really need, but you know, just book for the stats. And story.
Watch your step, sister.
Sister? Why you call me sister? Let's deal electronics, repair skill book here. Guess we can just wait here until morning. Should be a museum in one of these houses. Workshop. Skarmat, neutral, we need to keep neutral for level 50. Is there any duct tape here? There's definitely a lack of duct tape in everywhere. Combat armor. Oh, nice. How is your firing mechanism? I think it's for the Legion. And this is the museum.
What?
I think this is gonna remind Veronica about Brotherhood of Steel.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Whiskey and landmines. This is like the story of my what? First character. I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
I'd like to know about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Oh, brother.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Walter IV.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
43.6, not 44.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny.
Get a lot
I'm
of Fallout
pleased that you
Universe.
listened to the entire story. Perhaps
This is
there are
beautiful.
details you'd like
Good
to
job,
know
kid.
more about. Let me
Beautiful
know.
story.
A
Almost
bunch
put
of
tears in
shamans
my eyes.
born outsiders and hold technology over them. Gee, where have I heard that one before? Hey, you got a second?
She's gonna start her quest. What is it?
The Brotherhood is failing.
We need
I've
one more
always
trigger.
known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
Can't wait.
Sure, yeah, just not too long, okay? I worry about them sometimes.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I'm gonna have to visit Walter IV eventually. I have some question about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors live the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
We have an explosive 40 skill check. Yeah, and any detonation with a yield of less than a half a ton of TNT is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warhead since before I was born. But besides that, To heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Where your people had brought the Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav. An outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
Survival 40. You must cultivate soy or legumes for protein in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
And this kid knows his stuff. What are howitzers doing at Air Force Base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
Speech 40. The howitzer battery is a monument to the greed and resolve your people.
Thank you so much.
Easy fame.
I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
Easy fame. How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Speech 55. Oh, to slip the silly bones of earth to dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
This kid is there's a bunch of speech checks with him. How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
Repair 40. You could attach ballast to a plane and then haul it up here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Okay.
Bye.
There it is, the last snow globe. That's how the DLC is. So you can enter this one. So Veronica wants to go back to the bunker. Biodiesel refinery. Oh shit, this shit is flammable.
Keep your head down, Elsa.
Got liked here. There are a couple of quests here. I think clear the ants, repair the solar arrays, and get the plane up. Also, a girl for one of the girl from the Crimson Carter Company for one of the characters here.
Welcome back.
Must have a crazy stockpile of artillery shells, but it may have somehow means somehow to create more. This place definitely don't feel so proportional compared to like stuff like Freeside or Good Springs. Some areas are much bigger than they're supposed to be. You know, like you enter a town, there are like 3 houses and 6 people. Then you have pretty much this one pretty much up to scale.
We survived out here pretty well so far without any help from the outside.
Makes me wonder if Bethesda will ever go be like what they did, for example, in Witcher 3. It does feel like a lot of work though. Just a bunch of empty area here. It's a pretty good food on 100 survival skill. I think this place only has 2 locations. The Nellis Array and the hangars. And I have another 12 locations to scour. Excuse me. When I look at this draw distance, it just reminds me how fun it is to snipe things in Fallout 4.
Watch your steps, sister. You can shoot with me anytime, friend.
Sister? What the hell? Why they call me a sister? It must be a glitch. Maybe they're talking to Veronica. Have Mr. Guts is running around. They're nasty, have plasma weapons.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
What do you mean save good craft Akatama? I think this is the way you enter the base around. If we go through that area with ghouls. Well, the save has been running for over 40 hours. It's usually the limit for the Bethesda games. Must be lucky to go over 40 hours without issues. The save got corrupted. I couldn't even continue playing the game. I started this on GOG and I couldn't continue playing the game. Every time it would crash when I would try to open anything. So I installed the game on Steam, and it loaded here. It said there was some missing files, but pretty much was the same. And was able to continue the playthrough.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
If I do, you'll be the first to know.
All I need is a pretext. What is it, Savage?
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a Savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
Heavily armed people can't even handle a couple of ants. I find it hard to believe. I'll do it even though you're just trying to get me killed.
Don't get my hopes up.
What a
One other
bitch.
thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Why would they store a bunch of artillery shells in the generator room? Who this?
Hey there, mister. Can you help me find Mr. Cuddles?
Who's Mr. Cuddles?
Mr. Cuddles is my teddy. I lost him, and I don't remember where.
Okay, I'll look for him.
Thanks. Let me know when you find him.
It's Anwar quest on. Lindsay, one of the Boomer kids, lost her teddy bear, but she isn't sure where she lost it. Oh boy. Teddy bear on. On a big ass airbase. The arrays. A couple of them got damaged and there are ants inside them. I don't actually remember if those artillery shells explode if you accidentally hit some. Reflector panels on this array are damaged. Salvage parts could be used to repair the array. So, if I have high repair, I don't think I need a spare parts. Without a spare parts, 65 repair. With your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean the rewire some degraded service support array efficiency improved by 50%. You need parts and get just extra experience spare. 65 repair as well. When use skills to get extra experience. You know, 5 of them damaged. RuneScape, we haven't missed much. Pretty much we war with everybody and had some battles against dwarves. Some toxic people in chat. Not much. Holy shit, they explode. It's gonna have half my health. Forgot about that. Yeah, they explode like a frag grenade. There's a lot of good stuff to loot here. Those are artillery shells. Don't remember this actually explode if you hit them, or they just, you know, make believe. Yeah, Arc Magnets. Yeah, we're doing some boomer stuff here. Quite funny how this is not even stealing. The home room exploded.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I don't ever remember having the whole room exploding like what you just said. Do not remember that. We're using vanilla or the mods. There's a unique grenade, the launcher here. They only made eggs in the generators. Assault carbine? Mind if I do?
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
You're carrying a little too much stuff. There's another marksman carbine here. $100 skill required. There's I think one more ant. There's a larger explosion.
Uh-oh.
Those two there before. Still ants, huh? Maybe one more. I hear him. Yeah, they definitely explode. The artillery shells. There are more ants, huh? This guy had spawned on the top. Not like he's on the top. We were just on the top, there are no ants there. Are the ants keep spawning or something?
Uh-oh.
Why did they blow up? Because they were eating munitions here. So each one of them became a frag grenade. This weapon dropping damage yet, it's definitely under condition now. 221, 30, I lost 1 damage. Not sure what the teddy bear is, I don't remember. Maybe it's any teddy bear. I think a couple last times I actually killed all the boomers. Kind of forgot about some of this stuff.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yes, it's safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Idolized just like that.
What is it, outsider?
Anything else I can help out with?
The next time you leave Nellis, keep an eye out for missiles. We're down to a 5-year supply for our launchers. Come find me when you've got some to turn in. How many? Thanks. Those'll last us a day. All right.
Wow, you just give her missiles and you get rep, but we already idolized. Teddy bear is in the workshop.
What?
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
Hey, Manuel. Do I still play WoW? Yeah. Not much though. Busy with other stuff. I guess not in this workshop. What does it say here? Turn the pearl. Use the bombers to aid you in the upcoming battle. This is the NCR quest. That's a quest, you know, they send you out to find something, there is no marker or anything. Old school.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
Super fortress, they're talking about the bomber. Hey, Bumblum.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Just 1 second, I'm gonna get a drink. You see, 7 hours of total war, dealing with people. Don't even have the energy to play Fallout New Vegas for an hour without getting exhausted. God damn. It's hard to do anything in a day with Total War when it's so exhausting. What do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right? Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him.
I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice. Sharing yourself like that? Not being embarrassed or anything? Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Well, hey, try to enjoy yourself, Bumbalum, but there are days, you know, when you have a couple of low-life scum, toxic trolls come through in your day. So, it's very exhausting. And frustrating. I'm not even talking about the what's special in the campaign. Playing the campaign is the least of it. It's not like we're playing a Deathwish campaign. This thing actually look pretty weird on the dimensions. Just the game, I guess.
Really? So we may see our dream of flights.
Finding the little girl is gonna be tough again, but I guess we can check the school later. The game is just misleading you with this. can't really enter that. Shouldn't really be any clicker at all.
Hello.
Watch your steps, sister.
Yeah?
Can I buy some spare munitions?
Sure. Pearl gave the green light. Take a look at the manifest.
863 caps. A lot of explosive stuff. Falling asleep, man. That'll been up 10 hours. God damn it. Barely been up 10 hours. Probably throw some caps there. What is Cleanse and Flame? It's a unique flamethrower. Chef. It's an energy weapon, yeah.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my life. Hungry for grub? Here's what we have available.
Yeah, man.
Give me a shout if you...
Flamethrowers are energy weapons in Fallout New Vegas. Used to be part of big guns back in what? Why are they running in the Fallout 3?
Really?
Well, it should be here. I think Loyal wants us to repair the arrays.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
Can I get a code to use the VR pods in mess hall?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
I'm genuinely interested in your people's history. What are the pods for?
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies.
Repair the solar arrays and increase their efficiency. There are no upgrades for it. The unique weapons cannot be upgraded, Amir.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Bye.
There's actually a quest that you can complete before even getting it. Sunshine Boogie. It wasn't even put into the quest log. Young Hearts. It's crazy how much side-tracking games like this have. I just love it. It's also, you know, ridiculous the time it consumes, especially on the replay times. I guess next time we come here, we might be during the day. But idolize the NCR now. The ambassador has removed all the negative reputation.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Currently, a regular shipment of Brahmin meat and spices for the mess hall.
Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cause some serious caps.
With Speech 70, we can go give them a deal on the price. You'll have the upper hand in the future, more important negotiations.
Well, the Fargo traders have been trying to edge us out on the new armor contract for the troops. This could swing things in our favor. All right, let McCarran know they should expect the first shipment in a week or so. Can do.
It's also unmarked quest. It's 13 caps. More important, what is he doing outside at 2:37 a.m.?
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against
This is the redhead girl. This one.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There are young men there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
A redhead and a blonde boy. Oh boy. He's nice, maybe a little naive, seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
You have permission, they know you're coming. That's so evil. I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
So you basically tell her it's good to go, and then she gets blown up by the artillery.
Welcome, sir or ma'am.
Getting so much stuff. Still another quest here. 49 quests and still far from finished here, pretty much. Far from it. So both quests, I have to go talk to Pearl.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan. Just some cookie dame looking for love.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love? You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
But I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
We have to talk to Jack again. Then go back to Janet and then go back to Jack.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
Spoke to Pearl, but Jen needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
So far, no crashes fast traveling like this. Fast travel has the highest chance to crash the game.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing. That's... Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I want to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross into Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Flowers for the turbo.
The fiends are running for their lives. Welcome back.
What the hell was that? Jen asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
With a 75 speech, we can go. Are you really going to ruin what's supposed to be a time of happiness for her?
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift. Welcome back.
What do we have here? I'd like to know more about Crimson Scar Company. Are work contracts common for the Crimson Scar Company?
Most merchant companies, successful merchant companies rather, have them. It can be inconvenient to replace employees on short notice. The contracts keep employees around for a specific duration of time, after which they get paid. After their upkeep and expenses are deducted, of course.
Was the Crimson Caravan part of Fault 1 or Fault 2? What kind of upkeep expenses?
Food, water, living quarters, medicine and clothes, just the basic stuff. It all comes out of the company's coffers.
Are work contracts legal?
Yes, and they have been for decades now. The hired hands know what they're signing up for. We don't hide anything with fancy talk.
Seems like the companies are getting the better deal.
That's because we are. We always pay up when the contract ends, though. Won't stay in business long if you've got a reputation as a cheat.
That's all I want to know. Let's talk about something else.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'd like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
You're well dressed for this place.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
Some questions about the bottle cap currency.
What would you like to know?
Why is a bottle cap press a problem for you?
People have been counterfeiting bottle caps forever, but it's always been small scale. A bottle cap press is a whole other threat. We can't have anyone devaluing our currency by mass-producing new bottle caps.
Are new bottle caps are made?
Certainly. Bottle caps do wear out or get damaged. Some people even insist on using bottle caps in explosive devices for some reason. We make it a point to scour pre-war bottling plants and recover or disable the bottle cap presses. It seems we missed one.
What makes a bottle cap genuine?
Lots of little things. The paint on the label, the machining, the type of metal it's made from. I know there's counterfeit caps floating around, of course. Fortunately, they're very time-consuming to make, so the numbers are small.
Okay. You can actually find one of these places in the east.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I convinced her to pay what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Meet Janet Beckett and Alice.
Hey there. You looking...
Let's finish this quest now.
Hey. Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
But she's not yet here. You think of any ways I can help out?
Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal.
Telling me that we traveled so fast that we arrived here faster than her. I guess we do have a travel light.
Hi.
She must have arrived by now. Yep, she's here.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women. Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon?
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Lady in the water? That sounds really creepy, Loyal.
Ain't nothing creepy about it. It's a term of respect. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake? Where is the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any idea how to get to the bottom of the Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Holding your breath.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Also, you could help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Cone silk, rubber hose, and removable adhesive could make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Skills for the win.
Later.
Pressure cooker. Not looking for a pressure cooker. 3DT. Now I can look real menacing. You actually get 3DT, it's a light armor breathe underwater. It's actually damage reduction, not DT. This will actually fix the bug with the medics. Nice. Nice, super convenient. Looks better than your Torre glasses anyways. %3 damage reduction and 20 damage threshold now. What medic's back? It's just a visual one. When you don't see DT or damage reduction. You see how it cycles around? Well, you may use medics and it will cycle around, it will just be blank. It's just visual. Call the Enclave troop, maybe. Maybe. We haven't done much companion stuff, we've been doing it this slowly. There's so many things to do.
What's up?
If I go travel around, I'll get attacked by the Legion probably once or twice. We all need to sell all this shit anyways. I think I can carry what she has.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you? What's up? What is this, the hokey pokey?
I don't even know what a hokey pokey is.
Why does everyone... Okay, then I guess I'll be back at the 188. Maybe digging in some dirt for scrap metal or something.
We can continue this quest later when we can focus on it. We don't need her with us anymore. We got triggered her quest anyways. Fast traveling here is not very safe, so this is a location as well. It's another location. There's a bunch of Khazadars here. Cerezo doesn't have the engine. Those are fine as long as you have anti-venom or serious firepower. Oh, this is one of the last levels. Last level, it's a level 50 perk. Immunity to criticals, another 50% crit damage. Level 50 outside DLCs, that's a little bit crazy. Much experience even for the last level. 7,000. Now I can't drown anymore. I have additional damage reduction. Yeah, Deadpool. Yoo-hoo! There's actually an underground cave here. It's another location here. Crash B29, it's location 2. Yeah, very limited locations left now. 186 plus the final location. Lake Meat Cave. Gorbag. Is there a Gorbag here? There's no super mutants here. Yeah, was he? Where do filing cabinets end up in a place like this? I'm getting Subnautica vibes. Thought the game would be chill to play, but it was actually quite intense. Especially with that survival mode. Crazy Wild Wasteland, no. Does this area have something related to Wild Wasteland? Looks like an area where you would there would be something for the Wild Wasteland. You can always check the Vault Wiki and see if what's special about this area. They have pretty much in-depth info about every area. I mean, we could check the wiki. What's the area called? The Lake Meat Cave. Oh god damn it. The hell is this? The wrong one? This one. Nothing really special about this area. 60 pre-war money. Yeah, this thing is cannot be broken. I get level 50, explore, go a couple of zones, there are things to kill. 5000 XP sounds, 7000 XP sounds a lot, but I'm getting nearly double experience. English cake. Endurance. Right below the elbow. This place has a pugilism illustrated here, but we already been here. I think I want to get level 50 now. Instead of getting a couple more quests, it's going to take a long time. We can go find a couple of areas with a lot of fighting. 50% more crit damage on over the level 50. Why is the Legion didn't attack me again? He attacked me pretty much any second now. Hey, should visit. What you up to? What the? Man, Shiviz, I'm surprised you managed to last one turn. How do you start a campaign and play one turn? It's just a joke. I mean, how do you play just one turn? Look at the experience, it's insane. I'm out of the loop. So you start the campaign and you played only one turn. I mean, are you currently playing it or... That's what I'm missing. Are you currently playing it or you stop playing? Playing it right now? Okay, then it makes sense. My bad. I thought you stopped playing it on turn 2. Hey there, Million. Hey, Foiled. Experience, yeah. I'm close to level 50. Level 50 has the strongest perk in the game. I'm getting one for neutral karma with crit damage. I have the neutral karma ready already. I just need to get the level 50. It's immune to criticals and plus 50% more crit damage. So basically the critical damage will be doubled. This pistol is doing 31 damage right now. With criticals it's about 46. And with that second perk for the criticals will be 62 damage. 62 damage for laser hit is pretty much insane. And the sniper shots from the YCS is gonna be even deadlier on from sneak attacks. As in, they're gonna do so much damage, it's gonna ignore all armor and pretty much one shot always to the head. This quest should be a very high experience, so we should go hand in.
I can't believe we may... It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
The plan worked, the plan followed up seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning to use diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to have helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah, what people are saying pretty much foiled. In StarCraft, it's pretty much normal to lose 30-50% of your matches. If you lose higher than that, that's not normal. Because the ladder is gonna put you in where you belong. If you, you know, you should probably gonna get to the point where you lose half the time.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Spoken to Lord, the D29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
There may be a battle in the near future, the Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. Later.
If you ask me, as long as you win half your games in StarCraft, it's pretty good. Most thank you, Mr. House. It was the boom request for Bob NCR and Mr. House. The thing is, in StarCraft, the more you play, the better you're gonna be. And you just need to keep playing. Of course, there's gonna be some limit what you can do. But playing a lot is gonna put you into the shape, you know, to keep winning, or you know, play better, because you should eventually get to the point where you're playing against people of your own level. Why are they firing artillery? What the fuck? I guess it's probably because the bomber thing. Yeah, just, you know, don't listen to this shit, foiled. People think playing Pros is, you know, out to win. 177 locations.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Pretty much, pretty much. The best part of the shit is that, you know, if you're winning as Pros, like, you know, it's like they expect you not to win. But if you're losing as Pros, they just, you know, you know, are toxic about, you know, pros losing forehead. Yeah, man, you can't make them happy.
Pleasure doing business.
Well, it's also, you know, the people who play the races. Yeah, I got a rep with NCR so I can get sell here for a good amount.
They say that. Hey there, need anything?
Those robots. The ring.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Background?
How much does she have? 7,000 caps, and now they love us here. I'm idolized with the NCR. This is probably do it this way around, yeah. YCS influence frame, it's all good here, bye bye. The highest cups that I had, which when I was pretty much, you know, going with just hoarding, was like maybe like 500,000. This character is probably gonna go over. How much experience for Lel? 3,000, that's not even that much experience, considering I'm getting nearly double experience. Hey Cam. That's not much experience, just have to find a heavy combat location. Heavy combat location should be somewhere here. Yeah. This is probably a good one. Only Cleric War, yeah, they probably are respawned already. Actually, I didn't do this location here. Smith Mess Prospector Camp. Totally forgot I wasn't even been here. This character was the last character. I was in the cavern but didn't touch this one. Wow. 178. Almost explored all the locations outside the DLC areas. There are a couple of marked locations here. One is one of the deadliest in the game. There are Lake Lurks here and on the other side. Nearly 100 experience per Lake Lurk. 50 is base. Sushi here, huh? My perception is so shitty that I can actually see them at this distance. Perception is such a shitty start. Look at this shit. 9 perception. One is in front of me there. Holy shit, the perception is such a crap stat. There with the dumpster charisma. These things would have worked much better in Fallout 4 because the drop distance is much better. No, I think I cleared the other side already. Might have respawned. Was it the older character? But should be close to level 50 here. I never had the second crit perk with the laser crit build. It's gonna be the first time. And also the first time I get level 50 outside DLC areas. Night, English Cake. Yeah, they don't respawn here. I wouldn't recommend really watching any StarCraft, you know why? Because you'll realize that watching it is more fun than playing it. You're just gonna stop playing it. This area doesn't respawn. Need another 2K experience. Guess I could do Black Mountain. I think I told all the Neil to go up to wait for me. This is a heavy combat area. Sometimes they're actually not spawned here unless you come at the right time. Which is always weird for me, because, you know, sometimes I think it's the area isn't loaded. Man, those hits were big. What the fuck? In Terraria here? Neil should be a little bit higher here. There's only one Nightkin this whole road. It's weird. It's almost like we are at the wrong time of day here.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
What makes this a dangerous place?
You must have heard her radio broadcast. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the Supreme Commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
I was like, you had enough of Tabitha. What if you had some help?
Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. Alright, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck.
It's gonna be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
Like his haircut. The quest is called Crazy Crazy Crazy. It's also connected to the eyesight to the blind. Gonna be another location here. Black Mountain. Oh. I guess they don't spawn until the Neil warns you. That might have been a thing as well. But that one Nightkin that came out of nowhere. You're only supposed to be down there to warn you, not here. How the limbs looking? Torso is almost crippled. I didn't get tough guy yet in this character. There is super mutants and the time does seem like a default thing to change the face. Master with a heavy incinerator. Master. Let's even the odds. What happened to that guy? What, they didn't see me? Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Why don't you come out? That master melted quite nicely. Pretty good condition incinerator. I don't often find them in such a good condition. I have the strength for it. Oh man, this place is actually looking pretty cool while it's dark. It's 3 masters. Man, he runs fast. I think the knight can attack you out of nowhere if you actually walk on this road. But if you are stealthing, they're not gonna attack you. Poor Gat doesn't even have a super sledge. There's another location here. Huh. I'm almost clear with all locations, nice. Maybe at least like 10-12 masters here. What location is this? I don't actually remember. Is this the electrical station? This must be something else, actually. A ranger safe house. Totally forgot about this one. Totally forgot about this one. Right through the head.
Come on.
The guy was actually critted me twice. Have you seen the damage? Also crits. I have over 500 health. The brush gun crits. Those hurt. For 100 damage each. I'm almost level 50. I've been level 15 in a long time. So this is an NCR Ranger safe house. Location I totally forgot about. I'm not sure who I have to talk to to actually get a key to it. Corporal Shu? You mean Colonel Shu? Yeah, I thought it would be either him or Hanlon. There's another location here. That's a substation. Yeah. Yeah, I almost explored all the locations. Very happy about that. You're not supposed to be here. Oh, look at that. 181 out of 187. 188 is with Val Wasteland. 315 with all DLCs. 316 with the Val Wasteland. Is the radio actually working here?
So, best friend Tabitha, who will we learn about today? I guess it's time we talked about the Dum-Dums. Oh, you mean the second-generation super mutants who aren't so bright? That's them, Dum-Dums. That is, they... They're very big and strong. Yes, they're just as big as other mutants and as strong as they look. Beyond that, And there's a lot of them. Oh yeah, Dum-Dums are the most common type of mutant that most travelers will encounter, and make up more than half the mutants here in Utopia. Best friend Tabitha, some of our listeners may wonder how you can call them Dum-Dums on the air like this. That's a good question, Rhonda. Thank you. The truth is, they're so dumb, they don't even know that I'm talking about them right now. And that's another revealing look at mutant kind. Second-generation super mutants. Big, numerous, dumb. More after this.
Level 50, huh? Just lucky I'm alive. You've had lots of close calls. Whenever you finish a fight with less than 25 health, you likely lose by 4 for 3 minutes. A lucky is already maximum. You're also immune to critical hits, and your own critical hits inflict plus 3% damage. Requires initial karma. So immune to critical hits, no more surprise damage. On very hard, the critical hits are broken. And critical hits, my critical hits will inflict 50% more damage. And I'm running a crit build. Yeah, that's max level. You're usually not supposed to get level 50 outside DLC, but I got Swift Learner 3 ranks, so 3% more experience, and I got later on lessons learned plus 1% experience per level, up to 50%. So I was leveling really fast. Okay, if you go to the web browser, Vault Wiki, it will tell you actually if you have to keep the lucky card, the initial card for this one. So it's this bonus to critical hit damage stacks multiplicatively with better criticals for a combined, so you get additional 25%. Doesn't matter for the you don't have to maintain neutral karma for this. You just need neutral karma to take it. And if you're stealing stuff, it's easy to maintain neutral karma. You just need to steal stuff. So I have 20 DT, 3 damage reduction. I have 575 health. That's 10 endurance, life giver, and max level. The MA Happy Wheel Alpha has 31 damage. That's doubled on crits, with a pretty high critical chance. The YCS has 229 damage without Psycho, and that's doubled on crits. I can still get the light armor from Honest Hearts, which gives me more crit chance and has more damage threshold. So no more critting, no more getting crit. So it's actually not doubled. It's more like like 53 damage. Not really 62. 53, 54. So it doesn't just stack. It just it's multi.
talk about a subject near and dear. Ooh, you must know a lot about the Night King, best friend Tabitha, seeing as how you are one.
Don't hear the ka-ching anymore. Feels bad, man. I'm gonna miss ka-ching. Everybody's a master here, huh? Minigun is just too heavy. Looks like one of the new creators. What do you mean? What do you mean erratic? If you missed any of them, they're all on a playlist on YouTube. Another minigun here.
Hey, you've interrupted my broadcast, dum-dum! So there's better be a conclusion! What is it?
We're not dum-dums, you're the stupid, not us. We are taking over.
A dum-dum revolt, you say? Then I sentence all dum-dums to death!
I guess if you stealth this and just go, the Night might attack me. So
surprised to see you made it. I'm ready to get started if you are.
Let's do it.
Here's the plan. The gate to Tabitha's compound is guarded by several Nightkin, all of them using devices that make them invisible. I'm going to draw them away from the gate by telling them I spotted an intruder in the village. Then you slip in.
That's your plan? I am an intruder in the village.
Yes. So try to stay out of sight, because they'll be coming this way.
Nightkin and London a little bit crazy here. Looks like 3 of them. Criticals are definitely noticeable.
I've done what I can.
What the hell is even his help here? There's gonna be a unique rocket launcher ahead. That's the one. One of his headshots just blow up the leg. Look at all these gore bags. Pretty good condition, huh? Just carrying too much shit. What's the strength at? 9? Not really. The robot lies inert on a table, giving no indication of having worked recently or ever. A nameplate on part of the surface is scratched and mostly faded, but you can still make out a faint word Rhonda. We will ascertain the robot's current AI state is set to hibernate, like a self-defense mechanism after the unit suffered catastrophic damage. Whoever repaired it probably didn't know how to reset its AI. After flipping the right switch, the robot jumps to life.
Hello? Could you please direct me to Mistress Tabitha? Thank you very much. My internal clock says it's been 6 years, 52 days, 40 minutes, and 13 seconds since I last spoke to her. I hope she hasn't gotten lonely.
6 years. If you have the robot with you, she's not gonna be hostile.
Rhonda? Is that you? It is, Mistress Tabitha. How I've missed you, sir. This stranger here fixed me and right his ring. Is he a friend of yours?
I don't know how to thank you for bringing Rhonda back to me, stranger. Here, take this. I won't be needing it anymore.
I killed every pretty much super mutant here, but I fixed the robot and it's all okay with us. Does this mean you're not going to kill me?
No, of course not. I don't know what I'm gonna do now with Rhonda back.
Mistress Tabitha, we should be heading off. Our journey has been much delayed, but we can catch up if we hurry. Come along now.
Yes, Rhonda.
You actually get cover for this. We killed everybody, but yeah, we started a Dum Dum revolt. Two. This workbench is on the wrong side. This is from where they were broadcasting. This door lead, it's just out in the open. There's a bunch of corpses there. Let's go check those terminals. Okay, Hermes Communications Inc. Black Mountain Submatrix System Online, Entry 1. As if I don't have enough pointless things to do here, Tabitha wants me to start keeping a log of all the repairs I do. So here's my first log entry. I fixed up several old terminals that were left over in the intact buildings here. I wonder what she's planning to use them for. Apparently the mutants raided a caravan today, one of their rifles jammed. It took about 7 minutes to fix. Also perform minor maintenance on the broadcasting tower outside. It's tempting to think that I could have just pulled the switch there and taken this accursed station off the air. I doubt she would have killed me soon afterward, but it might have been worth it just to see the look on her face. A mutant with a scar across his face, whom I have taken calling Cuddles, stopped in today and asked me to fix his car. I told him that's outside my expertise, and I seriously thought he was going to kill me. Entry 4. Tried to escape today. Tabitha had one of her men beat me senseless when they caught me. Now they lock me up in the next room whenever I'm not working on something. Oh, and I fixed a toaster. Cuddles came in about his car again. He even brought a container of gas and asked me if that would help. I tried to tell him that gas was not a problem, but he's got really angry and dragged me outside. Tabitha killed him herself before things got too ugly. At least I don't have to hear about his damn car anymore. Tabitha came in today and said she's concerned about my safety. She's insisted that I change the lock on my door to require a password. Using one of the other computers I fixed, I'm really starting to regret ever fixing those. The password is 123456789. Like anyone who cares will ever read this. There's one of the followers here.
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
What do you mean? What do you mean, took me long enough?
Sorry. I assumed the only reason you'd fight past a horde of super mutants and pick the lock on my cell is if you heard my cry for help on the radio. But maybe you're just sightseeing. So since the door's open and all, can I go now?
What are you?
Name's Raul. Raul Alfonso Tejada. I'm the mechanic around here.
Really?
No. No, boss. I'm a prisoner of the crazy super mutant with the wig and the glasses. I was kind of hoping you were here to set me free. But maybe I'm not a pretty enough damsel for that. Huh?
What does your jumpsuit says, Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's. Whoever he was. How about if you let me go, huh, boss?
It's okay by me. Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out. Alone. By myself. Into the dangerous waste.
Actually, do you want to tag along with me?
Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
So he just wanted me to ask him. Yeah. So they actually say on the radio now. Was he actually on the radio before we got to him? So here's quite a nice perk. Regular maintenance. While Raul is a companion, the condition of weapons and armor decays more slowly. It's like 50% slower. I think it can also be upgraded to 75% slower. Check this building as well. Log 672. We've been picking up a lot of activity from China satellite network. The tension is pretty high around here. Frank's been talking about securing a place in one of those vaults for himself and his family. When he didn't show up to work yesterday, I think we all knew where he went. Oh my god, it's actually happening. We have readings across the board of launches happening everywhere. They must have thrown everything they had. And it looks like we didn't hold back either. The computer says we have 2 minutes until the first missile drops. I can barely type. The mountain shield us from the most of the blast, but there's too much radiation. Oh, I can't believe this old machine still works. This place looks pretty defensible. and the radiation should keep the majority of people away. Looks like we have found a home. At least for now. First things first, though. Got to get these corpses out of here. Poor bastards. Marcus. Marcus came here first before he went to Jacobstown. Marcus made me type this. The leader of this community, Marcus, said I should start keeping a journal to get my mind off Rhonda. He also said I might find something interesting inside this stupid old building. How could possibly be interesting here? The only thing that works in here is this junkyard terminal. It's a radio station. It's amazing, this place is a radio station. If we can get it repaired, we can broadcast music across the wastes. Just like Rhonda and I used to listen to. Ah, Rhonda, how I wish you hadn't gone away. I asked all of the mutants here for help, but none of them could do anything for you, which makes me doubt they can fix this place. On the air. The radio station is fixed and we have begun sending a message out into the desert. Marcus thinks I spent too much time in here, but what does the first gen know? Rhonda says they are just one step from dum-dums, and I agree. The elite. There was a fight in the yard today between some of us and the first gens. Marcus made a speech about how we need to work together, but why should we? We were the master's favorites. We don't need their help. Rhonda says we'd be better off without him. Gone at last. Marcus and the others left today. Finally, we have the whole place to ourselves. No more listening to lectures about what we can and can't say on the air. The airwaves will be free. Now Rhonda and I can host our own radio show like we've been planning. I don't know why Marcus always refused to let us do it before. He always started getting real nervous when I told him what Rhonda thought about things. Rhonda says he was afraid she was too smart to control. Anyway, this is the start of a new era. The only downside is most of the dum-dums chose to stay. Lucky, great news. A ghoul entered our camp today who has experience fixing machines. Seems to really like it here, so I hope he can stay long enough to fix Rhonda. Well, Rhonda just asked me why she would need fixing. She has a point. What was I thinking? Repair note 3. What is this bunch of crap here? I need to go sell some of the stuff. Guns appears to connect to the radar and all the detection systems. Install the remote signal transmitter. It's for the barrel steel. Shit music book. Looks like this is complete as well. See if Neil says something about this. Not even back. What
Hi there. Put up your dukes. I'm the Red Brick Kid.
What the fuck is this shit? You know what will help your box better, Psycho? Would you like some?
Red Brick never touches Kim's. That stuff will tear you up.
What the hell happened to the voice?
This is Mission Control, ready for liftoff. What's your 5x5? Okay, see ya.
I think they traveled here. They traveled here because of a bug. Sometimes when you fast travel, they, you know, travel with you.
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace.
What do you do now?
I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are headed here even as we speak. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacobstown, where they'll be much better off. There's nothing here for you, though it is always good.
Talk to Raul some other time. I'm kind of falling asleep. This was the last quest for the car group for now.
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood, so we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
Doesn't look like a Skype to me. I still want to do some stuff before any of the DLC. Really, there's yeah, that's actually a lot of shit. Oh, so we'll start eventually. With the max charge.
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you.
Install a device at Black Mountain and extract it.
Yes, we've already started receiving telemetry from it. This will be a great help in our future efforts, and I thank you. Now then, it is my great honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood, for meritorious service above and beyond the call of duty. I'm afraid a formal ceremony was out of the question, given our current state. But I hope this will make up for it. I had the Knights refurbish a suit of our power armor for your use. It's one of the earlier models, but it should serve you well. Now I suppose I'm going to have to show you how to use it, aren't I? First, let's go over how to put it on.
Get power armor training.
There. I think you've got the knack of it now. You should now be able to wear any kind of power armor you come across. I've also given the order that all of our equipment be made available to you, not just the more mundane arms. You're a member of the Brotherhood now, and your gear should reflect that. Lastly, you will be allowed to come and go as you please. You've done so much for us that to do otherwise would be a crime. I just ask that you keep the Brotherhood's interests at heart in all your dealings. Remember that you will always have a home here.
Don't even get in the rep with the Brotherhood for completing this quest.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
Now nobody's gonna know you're a ghoul.
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you.
Makes me wonder what Hardin says about all this.
It looks like you've managed to talk some sense into the Elder Outsider. Be assured
Outsider, I'm a paladin, goddammit!
Your efforts
Paladin.
to help this chapter are not unappreciated. Now what can I do for you? Bye.
Hi there. Looking to spend some caps? Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a...
Hold on.
Hi there. Looking to spend... Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Shit is so heavy.
There have been reports that the PCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
Talking to Colin Shu will get access to the Ranger safe house. Don't even remember what's there anymore.
Oh, hey there. Something.
Nobody even acknowledges that you're a paladin now. Let's get empty some of this inventory.
So, you're back.
I'm feeling there's still so many things to do in the on this map.
Thanks.
Well, you got a point there. I guess you can always find a way to explain it, right?
Perimeter's been quiet.
Still haven't done the quest for Contreras. Haven't seen Isaac outside the gun runners yet.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
I got an NCR safe house as well. Honestly, it's kind of weird seeing power armor in New Vegas after the Fallout 4.
Hey, back for seconds, huh? No shit. The stuff actually does all that, huh? I'll have to start testing this out immediately. This will really help keep the guys focused.
Discount on great trade meat and spices at generous discount.
You managed to swing us a discount and cover the majority of the meat supply we need. Good work.
Well, here it looks pretty much like an like any armor. It just goes bends and everything along with the body. It's kind of bigger in Fallout 4. It's more like a suit than just something
Never seen one before, but I heard these.
the clothes you put in yourself are like an armor. Almost like a vehicle.
Thanks for handling the fiends. One less pack of dogs to hurt the troops. Hey, I heard you were able to recover Morales' corpse. And thanks, you get a discount on supplies. That was a real honorable thing you done there, kid. Much appreciated.
Yeah, for sure. There you go. I'll take your whole supply. You can have a heavy incinerator. Hey, Deshu. Well, yeah, but coming back here, it's weird to see a power armor like this. The fusion cores were not really plentiful in the beginning, but there were ways to increase the duration of it, like the bubble head or the perks. Eventually, you would have so many fusion cores you can be in a power armor 24/7. If you take the Scrounger rank 3, you can 5 fusion cores in ammo boxes, so it made the game trivial. Scrounger is super overpowered in Fallout 4.
So you're back.
They almost made it like it was a big selling point of the game. It was a cool for a while for sure, but the way it was handled, how you get it and maintain it, it seems a little bit too convenient.
Take your pick.
I sold him this helmet since I'm not using heavy armor this playthrough. Look at the mud cups. That's the one from the legendary Khazad cave. In this game, the characters equip the armor with the highest DT, and since this has a very high DT, he equipped it. Yeah. But like I said, they made it a selling point of the game. You know, a lot of people, you know, don't even get to the put the game after that. I feel like third of the people probably doesn't even play much after that point. But you know, they gave you the early model. The early model, it was pretty damaged. The whole game was just handled with too much action. It looks like that new Obsidian game is also just heavy action shooter. The RPGs with the open worlds are changing, they're just becoming action games.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Deshu, have you seen the videos of the outer worlds? The thing is not even tagged in Steam as a shooter or a action game, and it looks like a shooter action game more than anything else. I think it's just still a bit worth trying. There's a lot of dialogue options and some RPG elements, but it's definitely a shooter. This will clear my inventory nicely. But I feel like the biggest thing that a lot of people I feel like is gonna dislike is the colors, the oversaturation, especially in some areas. The colors are so wild. $181. I guess I can find another 5 locations. The one with the legate is only when you go to complete a game. This was kind of like a why did I actually click that? This is kind of like a completionist run. Pretty much doing nearly everything. Still haven't done any of the DLC stuff, and level 50. Did have the experience talents, experience bonus talents. Many of this even have with me. It's 162.
Welcome back. Can I get... Sure thing. Have a look.
Nearly 400,000. Nearly 400,000. $119 weight on. I'll save here, boys. I'm going to sleep. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.